Alright guys, let's get started. So here I have a boilerplate project which you can download from the video description if you want to follow along with this example. And I have the list of views. So simple Stack Navigator, Explore, which is this list you see here, and Listing, which is the detail view that you see here. And I can navigate to one and navigate back. So we're going to do this in two steps. First, we're going to replace the Create Stack Navigator by the Create Shared Element Stack Navigator. It's a drop-in replacement from the React Stack Navigator from React Navigation. And in each view, we need to specify which elements we want to apply the shared transition on. And this, in our case, this is going to be the images in this view and in this view. Once this works, we're going to apply a pan gesture handler to this view so we can drag. Once we release the gesture, we're going to calculate the snap point. Do we snap the card back in position or do we go back in the navigation? If we go back to the navigation, on our side, we stop moving any pixels and we let React Navigation shared element do the transition nicely back to the detail view. So let's get started and let's replace the Create Stack Navigator with Create Shared Element Stack Navigator. And now, so we have this drop-in replacement. And now what we need to do is in each view, specify the shared elements. So in Explore, I have these listings and each listing has an image. So we are going to wrap the image with a shared element component. So I'm going to put it here. Because I'm not 100% sure, but by reading the documentation, because an image needs some, in compared to some other views, needs some special processing because of the resizing, I think it's important that the shared element, the direct child of shared element is an image. Because that way, React Native shared element knows that you transition on an image and there might be some special processing to do. Not 100% sure, but it certainly looks that way. You don't want some, flickering of the image to be resized in the transition in a way that is different from the way it is on the next screen. And here as ID, I'm gonna use the listing ID. So shared element, we can import from React Navigation shared element. So that's for the listing, and we need to do the same for the detail. Oh, that's the detail view. We need to do the same. No, sorry. I have the same components here. We need to do the same for the detail view here. So I have the same image and I need to use shared element. And the ID is the listing ID. Looking good. Now, because here you see we have two shared elements, we need to specify to the module which elements we need to transition on, namely the one we click on. So we're going to use the shared elements config that we can see here. So I'm going to add this method to the listing component and I'm going to need the navigation. Let me just add some type quickly. It's a return type of the type of use navigation. And we get listing as a parameter. So when I click on the listing, I pass as parameter the listing detail. So I know what to display as information and which image we need to show. So if I go back here, we get the listing and we return the listing ID as the element we need to transition on. Let's have a look. So here it seems to nicely transition from one to the other. So here we need to, I think we need to also update the transition of the content because it kind of looks strange. So let's have a look. I'm gonna, I think it's called card style interpolator. You can pass a function as parameter. We're gonna need the progress value. So it's current progress, which is a animated value from React Native animated, vanilla animated, not reanimated. And so we need to return a card style. And here I'm gonna use just some opacity, which we're gonna essentially match with the progress animation value. I think, let's have a look. Yeah, that looks good. So here we have a really nice transition.